Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So, morning Bitcoin video review. Alright, so let's cover Bitcoin. On yesterday's video I talked about the monthly that we ended pretty nicely for the month of February, and what I was saying that the March looks pretty optimistic for Bitcoin as far as technical speaking, and you know the chart are generally setting up pretty nicely for month of March. So let's get into Bitcoin real quick. We have been calling out Bitcoin, the bullish momentum throughout this whole week, and we were saying that technically it is setting up nicely for the upward move, and we finally saw that breakout yesterday, and we closed over that downward resistance line on the daily, and today we are trying to pierce the resistance zone, which is around from 11,000 to 12,000. We're trying to pierce that. Did not go through, and slightly coming back as I'm making this video right now. But what we want to make sure is we stay over the support areas, we stay over the 50-day moving average. That will be the first line of defense for Bitcoin. So 50-day moving average will be first one. Then we have this trend, this trend that is supporting it. We want to make sure we are staying over this trend line. That will make sure that the momentum will remain on the upside. Okay, so that was daily, and I'm looking at this is Coinbase data. Let's look at smaller time frame. Let's look at 4 hours. Okay, so 4 hours again, it's taking a lot of support from the moving average as of right now. We want to make sure that volume it picked up. As you can see this nice volume uptick. A lot of volume came in, so and we want to see those built up throughout this whole today into the weekend. Basically, the one thing that I'm little concerned about over the weekend is as I have said it in previous video earlier this week, that there was some price manipulation last week over the weekend, where someone came in with heavy volume on the downside and tried to create some kind of panic, but did not work. So I'm gonna be watching that this weekend, just to make sure that we don't have similar scenarios over the weekend, because we are at very crucial junction right now, because we try to pierce that 11,000 12,000 mark once. We are trying again, so we want to make sure that we are going through. If we don't go through that, then it just create the double bottom, sorry, double top for the short term. But again, we need to, in order to have those double top, we need to break that 10,300 levels, and as long as we stay over the resistance, as long as we stay over the support lines, as long as we stay over the moving average, it's still pretty bullish. It just right now I'm not changing my stand. It's remained bullish, and the one thing that I'm little concerned about, let me pull that up, is the price action in global market, in the spider, in NASDAQ. There is some sell-off going off right now. So, but I don't think this is gonna. Let's see. Let's look at the daily. So as you can see, it's coming at the very nice support levels. It bounced right off that 100-day moving average on the support, and it's coming right off that. So that is a little bit comforting, as is at least for the short term. So we want to keep an eye on it. We want to make sure we're not like constantly monitoring it, but once in a while we want to make sure that we're looking at that broader overall market, the global picture. Want to make sure that things are not out of the place on the global level, and then we can, you know, come back to Bitcoin at the more, you know, detail, and then you kind of try to analyze that. So I think, you know, this is, yeah. So if we, let me zoom out a little bit more. Okay. All right. So yeah. So it needs to go through this resistance zone, and over the weekend it can be like, it can be tricky. It can be like, you know, either you will get through it over the weekend with lower volume on the upside, or someone will try to manipulate it on the downside. So either way, I remain bullish for Bitcoin for month of March. I think there is a lot of potential for us to go toward that 14,000 mark. Yeah, 13,000 to 14,000 mark. I think there's a lot of potential to go toward that 13-14 mark. So I still remain quite bullish on Bitcoin for March. Okay. All right, let's look at Litecoin. Everyone loves Litecoin. All right, and I do too. So where is it? Okay. All right. So on Litecoin, we are taking that support from the, you know, this trend that we drew last time. Right now it's taking also the support from a lot of the moving average. It needs to stay over that 208, 209 mark. It's just consolidating in that zone right now. So the question is, can we stay over it and remain over it? But as of right now, if you can, let me draw this line real quick. Okay. We need to get out of this apex that is getting built right now. So if we can get out of this apex with the momentum on the upside, I see it run toward that 230. You know, I keep on saying that those ones, and a couple of people corrected me, and I kind of feel like, wow, this is, it's not just once or twice. I have said it a couple of times, and it is quite embarrassing at this point. So please correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm saying those things, I tend to do that because I don't review this. I just don't have time. Honestly, I just don't have time to review it. As much I want to and do it, I just don't have time to review it and write the script and all that. So I'd rather just look at it, you know, say it as I see it. But sometimes that can be, you know, I say wrong things sometimes, like especially the numbers. So please feel free to correct me. All right. All right. So here we can definitely run toward that 230 mark. All right. And the second one, the second target we have is 250, 253, and perhaps 260. Alright, so that's on Litecoin. So it's consolidating right now. I don't have much on it because it's just consolidating, right? So I do want to see it over that 208, 209 mark. That would be good if we can stay over that mark, and it will be more bullish if we can stay over that 208, 209 mark. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to just have this quick video. I'm not feeling too well today, so my voice is breaking up a little bit. Plus I'm traveling too, so I will try to make some altcoin videos today. I want to cover Tron real quick in the later video today. I know a lot of people have been asking me about Tron, so I will cover Tron in a bit. Okay, talk to you soon.